Well, hello everybody and welcome on back to the channel. I'm so upset because I recorded my voiceover a couple minutes ago and I was doing so well and all of a sudden my phone just stopped on me. So I am going to stop sporadically so you all can, enjoy this video and I don't lose any of my audio. Today we are working on some fall themed acrylic paintings. We have the ghost. We also have some canvases that I got from Five Below, and we also have some Mosaic tiling. And I'm working with an acrylic pad here. We are using some really nice colors today. We're using some browns and oranges and yellows and blues. So very pretty. I am loving the whole process of this painting, and my favorite part is going to be coming up very soon. So hopefully everybody's doing all right. How are you all feeling? How are you enjoying the summer if you are here in the US or if it's your season? If it's summer for you all, if it's winter, like some of my friends in Australia, hopefully it's starting to warm up. Yes, I love hearing about where everybody lives and what the weather is like. But here in Jersey, it's been a rough couple days. The heat has been a little crazy. I'm working on some unfinished projects here. This is actually a watercolor pad, but I ended up going up over it with some Art X. Listen really carefully, friends. Just listen. Can you hear that sound? Yes, I'll get there in a second. Here's some little sneak peeks of mosaics that I got from Amazon and some of the projects that I did while I was on Twitch. So much fun. We went to town that day. We did. This is an actual acrylic box, but it has a magnetic lid. So I've been trying to go ahead and figure out a way to reuse that instead of throwing it away. And I did. I found a way. So here we are. I grabbed actually a couple of these wooden houses off my shelf in the bedroom. I got these from Target a while ago. They were like on the end caps when you walk in. They have this dollar section. I think the most you spend is like $5, but I bought these I think around Christmas time. And I decided that I was going to decorate them all, every single one of them. Yes. Because when I'm hyper focused on something, I'm hyper focused on something. And that day it was literally try to mosaic tile everything you possibly can. And there's nothing wrong with that. So if you feel like you need to do that, do it. It was a lot of fun. If you hear some crinkling, it is wax paper on my desk. I'm trying not to ruin my desk pad, but I do have some other projects which we will talk about in a little bit. And but yeah, this was a lot of fun. We did go with Bobby to go grab some grout. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Grout is expensive, especially the pre-made one. Very expensive. Here is a painting that is like inspired by the musical my daughter was in, SpongeBob. And it's not SpongeBob themed, but there is a road going up to a house on a hill, right? And the song that I love, you can find this on Instagram on one of my reels, is Chop to the Top. And it's SpongeBob's Youth Edition. And the song will get you rocking and rolling and on your feet, friends. So if you feel like you need a go-to song that's going to do that, listen to it, especially if you like SpongeBob. Very good musical. She had a blast. I was so happy. And it was a way to start off the summer. And now it's kind of just like, she's doing her own thing. We're going swimming in the pool. Probably going to work on the summer packet. That's always like, kids don't like summer packets, and I don't blame them. You know what I mean? Yeah, so here we are. We're doing a painting for crazy cats, and I'm gonna call them crazy cats because they are crazy. In this painting, they're just nuts, and their eyeballs just say it all. And I was doing this actually while talking to some friends on Discord, and that's just a way for us to reconnect and stuff like that, and talk and spend some time. We've been actually watching some documentaries on Friday nights. And I want to give a shout out to Chaotic Crafting with V. She actually inspired me to get a walk-in pad. And fun fact, V is awesome and amazing first off. If you don't know V, I don't know I don't know where you've been, but she's awesome and she is a delight to have in the community. Very friendly, very nice, and she can diamond paint and walk on her walking pad. It is like a job in itself, right? You know what I mean? I can't walk and chew gum, but she can do it. So I have a walking pad, so I've been doing that a lot. I'm trying to get in shape. Get ready for my 3-year-olds in September. You know what I mean? I also would like to give a shout out to Breezy. Today is the 24th of July and it's her birthday. Yes. Happy birthday, Breezy. I cannot wait to go ahead and see you on Twitch and wish you, or actually sing to you. Breezy is another awesome and amazing friend that I've known for a couple years now here on Twitch and YouTube. She does watch YouTube, my channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate the likes and the support and all that. It warms my heart. I love sharing my art with you all and my silliness and my chaos. That's the whole purpose of being here. I also want to give another shout out to my friend Scarlett, who bought me my first fountain pen, which is beautiful. And I've been working with that a lot. So I hope to incorporate that here on the channel. And I have been doing some diamond painting. It's just that it's upstairs right now. And right now it is entirely way too hot to go upstairs. I'm waiting for a day where I can just, go ahead and sit outside and diamond paint. I think I have a little bit more room on the table out there, which is great. Speaking of that diamond painting, I actually just did a video on my second channel, actually my first channel, Being Chris, my Sims channel, my gaming channel, of me like decorating or creating my room that I'm going to have this year in school. And I just thought, well, first I decorated it like themed like ocean. And then I made the decision after talking to some dear friends that we are going to change it to dinosaurs. Yes. So, and I'll tell you why. There were these dinosaur chicken nugget pillows that I really want. And there's also some really cool items that the kids can play with and toys themed around dinosaurs. So I'm like, yeah, I think we're dinosaurs. You know what I mean? I keep hearing that like, we are the dinosaurs marching, marching, Plus, 3-year-olds really like dinosaurs. I want to make it fun for them. So I did do a little speed build on that. Here we are doing my favorite part of all with this canvas. I love this canvas. I love the black background, friends. It's so cool. It's like that satisfying process. Like you've gotten to the end. And we're just going to continue on with some of the, similar colors. We're doing that. So yeah, it is the 24th of July and I'm trying to think of what else we have been up to. Nothing much. I wasn't feeling the greatest and I think it's because we're inside a whole lot. I'm inside. We do tend to go outside. I promise we do go outside, but I don't want to just be out in the scorching heat, and got to be careful with, the sun because the UV rays are very, very, very strong. Oh, by the way, I'm using this color card from the Color Cube from Sarah Renee Clark. I think you all should look into it. But I did a reel and I tagged the Color Cube and I believe that's the hashtag that I used and she liked my reel and I totally fangirled. I was like, yeah, I'm taking a screenshot of that. Yeah, and you know what? These cards are really cool for like decorating if you have a room. These are colors that would, go together well. But if you're also a Sims player and you want to build a house in The Sims and you need to decorate a room or you don't have a color, a bunch of colors in mind, you can take a card out and create from there. So it's really cool. They do come in handy. They definitely do. And it's a lot of fun. So we're doing this process right here where I'm throwing in some mosaic little tile designs, which I love. And we're doing this flower here. And I get a lot of my ideas from Pinterest, especially flowers. Flowers are so, like, you'll see a lot of people draw flowers and then paint them, or paint flowers, create flowers in their paintings. And they're actually very common, I believe. So I love doing the squiggly lines and all that good stuff. I haven't worked in my sketchbook, my multimedia book in a while, and I think I'm going to save that for September, October, and but I've just been creating these canvases and trying to just, enjoy the time off this summer. I know it's going to be a total different, it's going to be a different routine come September. Actually, come the middle of August, I have to literally put my room together, which is a little sad, but it's also stressful, but it's also great. Here is a quote from Sherilyn and Diva Sims. This was from our community quote book, and I love this. And I wanted to kind of just give another shout out to Sherilyn. I loved doing this. I thought of her, and I'm like, oh, I love this saying. You'll have to read it. If you want to pause the video, you can read it, but it is a very nice saying. And the whole point of these books are to, Breezy, here goes Breezy too. Breezy, to lift each other up and, have some inspiring words that can, help us through, whatever we're going through. And here we are. Here is to the part. I'm going to stop for a second and then I'm going to show you, okay? I'm going to walk you through what Chris has been up to. So I took these blocks from my school, and I'll show you exactly what I'm going to do, but I'm going to let you all listen to some ASMR real quick, okay? This is me watering the flowers. Hopefully you don't go run into the bathroom because you have to pee, but this is something, a little tiny bit of ASMR, okay? Just a little bit. Hopefully you enjoyed some of that. Here we are coming on over to our garden. This is like it is so many. There's only 2 plants. I think there's 2 cucumber plants, and it's like literally taken over. But it's so cool. Every morning I'll go out and I'll water the garden, and there's always a cucumber or 2 that I have to pick. But I have to look for it because it's hidden, and it's so crazy. But we have our celery, our bell peppers, which I'm really excited about. We actually had them in a salad not too long ago. We've been having a lot of salads around here, which is great. The jalapenos, that's Bobby. And then over here, this is another planter that Bobby made out of just scrap wood. And it's made from pallets as well, but we'll have to fix it. But we have beets in there, and I believe some other beans. And here are our tomatoes, all those were picked. Oh, it's such a great feeling to go over and just pick some tomatoes, you know. I love actually doing these. I love doing this with Bobby on a Saturday morning with our cup of coffee. This tree is huge. It's a sycamore tree in my neighbor's yard. And it's humongous. I wanted to show you all how big this tree is. And then the bark started shedding, and it's all over like the back of our yard. So it's going to be kind of hard to mow. If you see, look at all that bark. It's crazy. Absolutely insane. Ah, and here we are just doing some more ASMR with the flowers. I have a few on my patio, I think, and they're actually really nice. But the bunnies will go over and eat my flowers. Those silly little bunnies. Goodness gracious. It's so nice to walk in the grass with bare feet. I love that feeling. But because we got our roof done a year ago, I still get scared that there might be a nail in the grass. Not that I think there is really one, but like I just get a little scared. So I do wear my little sandals. And I'm just taking you around. We're watering our butterfly bush here. And yes, I haven't seen any butterflies, but I also haven't been outside. All right, we're coming up to the part where I really am excited to show you. So these blocks right here are from my school, my old school. They were in a blue bin, and it's like so many different sizes. And I said, I'm going to make these, and I'm going to sell them at the Harvest Festival come October. I made so many of them, and then I grabbed longer pieces and started making like a ghost family. So this just warms my heart because I know that October is a couple months away, but I'm really starting to love like the fall season, you know, and I just painted these a black color, and I went over them with an acrylic white, and it's so satisfying. So, but that's it, friends. That's the end of the vlog here. I'm going to see if I can try to put in a picture and let you all know what else I've been working on. But stay tuned. I'm going to try to go ahead and continue doing these types of videos. But I just wanted to come over and say hi to everybody, let you all know that I'm still here. I am. I'm just doing a lot of the stuff like behind the scenes. But I hope everybody has a great day, that you're treating yourself well, you're enjoying your vacation, your summer, or you're just finding, the time in your day to do things that you love. But I thank you all for being here, and I appreciate it. And if you like this video, you please consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet and you're considering subscribing, think about it. Think about being a part of Only Being Chris and her chaos. All right, friends. Love you all. I will see you soon. Bye.